Yeah, I'm up now, it's an update. I'm a real snob, I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give her a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew, she want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend, Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
Country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Cop the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
In the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, They, too, were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
He enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't he?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
I'm going to give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Play action, now it's Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Lose. Nine yards there. And it also brings up 4th. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard, 8-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The numbers for him from a week ago, 20 carries, 119 yards, and the score.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. 3rd and 12.
Loss of 10 yards on the play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So Miami coming out for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. You talk about this Giant defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try to run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. The Giants offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. Dart going to look to throw here. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Throwing, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. Working out of the gun is Dart. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this returnable for Sims. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They defer to Brown to start the drive. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Zone read here. It's Scannaboo with it. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw, Dart. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw, Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now Tua. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And some room to run now. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run Tomlinson. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Dolphins 7.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. A play fake, and now it's Dart. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now Dart. They'll set up the screen to Scatterwood. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. On the return is Sims. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
27 yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
An inside give, Brown. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They run the option on second down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Tua. Shakes off the sack. He'll try and do this himself. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa, 22 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the return will stop right around the 25. After the turnover, it's Tua. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Tua sets up to pass it.
At the Giants' 15-yard line.
And that is incomplete here.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. A pretty big 3rd down mistake right there.
No doubt about it, and everyone's going to be upset. But they have to get out of this now and go ahead and play. They could have someone come at them in a big way on the next down.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
All right.
A give up the middle to Tomlinson. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Four receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
A 25-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing his dart. Open man is Kirk, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
To throw his dart. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
In punt formation for the Giants.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tua, the final shot before half. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Dart going to give to Scannaboo. He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll try and run here with Scannaboo. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Give up the middle, Scannaboo. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Giants first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Tracy. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. So they come away from this opening drive of the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The drive will start with an option going left. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down.
This is Brown going up the middle. Oh, what a move. And he's taken down inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Right back to him on first down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Running right, here's Brown. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Tomlinson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll try and do this himself. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
A 23-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. So they're able to answer back here in the third quarter with a field goal of their own to move back in front by 3.
It's like watching a tennis match, isn't it? Who's going to be able to break serve? Is it going to be Borg or is it going to be McEnroe, one of the great Grand Slam epics? Go ahead and look it up, folks.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. An inside run with Scatterby. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
The Giants on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. That is caught. And he will have the Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And the Giants first down. Let's go.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. He'll dump this off to Scatterby. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll give it to Scatterbury. And he's got room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Play action now. Dart on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple. A give, it's Scatterbury. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. Welcome back, everyone, to MetLife Stadium here in New Jersey. It's been a tight game throughout, and it remains that way as we pick up the action in the 4th quarter. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Scatterbury going to run it out of the gun. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
19.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's going to get out of bounds at least. The fake spike does yield a completion, but that's a big risk to run there. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim 4th quarter lead, but whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. From the gun, it's Tua. It's Javon Dexter who got in to drop him. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll hand this to Tomlinson running right. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. The Giants offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. 1st down, here's Scatteroo. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. 2nd and 10. Throwing, dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and you watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
back to throw. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Here's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Scatteroo will take this one in. Touchdown, New York. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So Tua and the Dolphins down 24-20, 35 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now Tua. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that won't help much. Only a yard on 1st down. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tua. Now he's going to step up and run. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
A 2-yard gain.
Throwing Tua. He'll try and do this himself. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Here's Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us. Not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for the Giants, the victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll get